Good to be playing Summoner Wars. Good to be playing some Swamp Orcs. Man, I love playing Swamp Orcs. What a fun faction to play. What's wrong with me? I love Swamp Orcs. I just hate having to be bad at something. I don't know, but I love like learning a new faction. I need to have those eyes. It's just more work. It's when like when you're truly just like the combo pieces are not coming together and you're like losing every game. It's just like skill issue. Okay, so this is Total Surprise Bracket. These are the quarterfinals. I think some of the semifinals have even started. I think Vexer versus Orange Laz. Prophet and I are behind. We just started our game, so let's talk about our picks here. I just wanted to go all out with Prophet. I like I'm not going easy on my picks. Like it's it's gonna be tough to beat him even with super favorable matchups. So we're going for it, going all out, going Shadow Elves here. Fungal Dwarves um counters Wayfarers, but the other two are honestly pretty decent against. And also it's Prophet who's really fungal knowledgeable. This pick High Elves I think loses to Crimson Order and probably honestly Savannah Elves as well. And also Prophet's really good at High Elves. So wasn't feeling great about either of those. Vargath might be reasonable. I think they sort of lose to Sven Elves, so I was just like, what why take a risk when I could play a faction that has probably a favorable matchup against all three of them? So let's do that. And then this one was tough. I was struggling. Probably the best option here was Forged, but I honestly just feel kind of still pretty new to Forged that I didn't want to go for it. I felt like I don't quite have the command of the Forge and all of their matchups that just might be caught off guard by some stuff and lose because of that. Normally I would do Sand Goblins of these three, but I was scared of Mountain Vargath. I was scared of Ramming Advance. I feel like if they successfully close the distance, it could be a really tough fight for the goblins. Um and yeah, Avians I also feel like are maybe decent against the goblins. Like I wasn't too, but like I would love to play goblins against council, but even council can threaten that gate. So like I just wasn't feel like normally goblins feel like a pretty solid pick against any faction, but these three in particular I just wasn't feeling great about. And so Forge is good. Forge choose through Vargath units. Avians are a little bit rough, but fine, probably. You just kind of advance. Eternal Council, maybe a little bit scary. I don't know. I was just like, fuck it, let's go Cave Goblins. Cave Goblins don't seem terrible against any of these. Vargath seemed like the worst. Of course, they did go Vargath. Just because Vargath can defend the fort pretty effectively, but I just said, fuck it, let's go Cave Goblins. That's what we did. That's what we did. Let's start with that. Let's see how that's working out for us. A little bit of the roll with the dice, but the other two matchups I feel decent about. Like I got pretty lucky with my draws in the other two. So I was feeling okay about this. Okay, Unrelenting turn one. Be great if that Beast Rider lived. Oh, he's not gonna. Definitely not gonna. That's fine. That's fine. You can't win them all. Um, Interesting. Do we put a gate here? Honestly, I wasn't thinking of it, but Sneaks goes here. Why is it an arrow? Um, Places a gate here. Problem is they occupy it so easily. I could do this. We're playing Unrelenting this turn. It's a bad turn to play Unrelenting, but like we got to. Um, Here at least we have this. I don't know. This is kind of cheeky and neat. It's just so easy for them to occupy and honestly break, though, that I'm not a huge fan of it. I do like that it brings sneaks in, though. If we had another one, I totally would. Um, we do kind of want to play Blarf here, too. So the other play is this. Do they ever shoot sneaks here? Maybe for like 2, maybe 3, that's fine. Then we position Blarf here. Blarf could get shot by a slinger for maybe 3. Problem is this gate just isn't enough pressure. It's just not. Just because they can occupy it so easily, I don't think it's a good play. So I think we go with this. Though it does bring sneaks into the battle sooner rather than later, which is good. It's a bit of a tough call. I think this is the right move, though. I think we're going with this. Discard the Eater. All right, so they successfully killed one of our things. Good for them. We don't have any great pulls with this ranger. Um, Maybe honestly this mage attacks and then ceases to be. Mage goes there, damages itself. Another mage goes like, well, and then another mage goes there. Or that could just be a ranger. Doesn't need to be a mage at that point. Where's our gate going? I kind of prefer. I know this was an interesting point. This is like there's an interesting point with the discussion with Vexer, or when we played a game as Shadow Elves together versus Vanguards together. I think he favored that gate while I was considering these two. Just because of the pressure you put on the field there. Maybe a similar rule applies over here. Maybe we want that gate. I mean, because if Maldari is committed to being on this side of the field, he can't advance as safely. Yeah, I think that's where we want the gate. And screw it, let's do the higher value unit. We don't need to play the mage if we don't have to. We are gonna play both. We are gonna hold both tomes, so it's a little bit sketch. How much are they discarding? Because so maybe we want to discard this mage. We'll see. Let's see what we draw. A knight. We do want to play the knight. Unfortunately. Ooh, something I didn't think about is the fact that now this knight is not in a great position anymore. It can just be shoved to the side and then killed. Well, you win some, you lose some. I could have tried to occupy that spot. Honestly, could have occupied that spot with the ranger, maybe, to prevent that. Because we really didn't want this knight to die like this. At least that's all their resources, just to kill one. One magic, 2/5. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, I see. And we got the mage back, so we can discard this mage. Now we're at 5. Knight and a mage. Both will be useful. Tomes. We want to use both on Seekers, so I think we're good. Hey, we drew the Seeker. That was the best possible draw right there. This matchup, I think, is favored because of how aggressive Daymar has to be, which he'd rather not be. But it's by no means a blowout, I guess. That's my gut feeling. Not that I've really done it too much. Okay, I see. Thinking Mystic here, Warden there. I was thinking Mystic here, Warden to here, but we could honestly do Mystic, Warden. Warden here. Gate goes probably here. We want the pressure. Want to be threatening them. I think this play is pretty good, honestly. I maybe get more boost the other way around. They need to, in order to kill. I mean, I guess Daymar could just attack the Warden, but they really would need to send like a warrior over here for this other play. This play gets more boosts. Also more likely to kill that cultist. Hecatea gets attacked, but again, Daymar really can't threaten anything that is not within 2 spaces of the gate. That's the easiest way to play around Daymar. Is like the most dice coming out of here is like it's probably 2 range dice, could be 3 with either Deathrite or Sacral Priest buff, could be 4 with both of those, but like that's a ton of their resources to do that successfully. Play seems good. Missed on that. Poison potion, not very good. Do not need it. Brew all of these. Nom 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 nom. Mirrodin don't need. Poison potion don't need. Good talk. All right. We have got to win a game with Faye this tourney. I'm probably out for the count after this round. Like I don't mean to be a downer, but like we've got to win even if we win all 4 games, we don't have a great chance. So we got to put it all on the line here. We gotta put it all on the line. Um, let's summon an oracle here. Into another oracle. Interesting. If we get the high tide, it would be pretty good. Um, Swarm is not that good. Trying to think if there's anything we want to. Yeah. Okay, so if we draw the high tide, it's really, really good. It's also pretty good if we get the Tidebreaker or if we get another scout. I think that's enough to tilt me to it, but the problem is we don't really want to discard any of these cards. So yeah, let's think for a second. We don't really want to discard any of these cards. So if we draw an Aura, Scout, or Spearhead, that would be bad. But our good draws would be Scout. No, Scout would be good. So really only a Nara would be bad. So what's our backup plan if we do draw a Nara? Oh, we don't have to discard. Yeah, so I think this is the play. It's just so good if we get it that I'm gonna go for it. I mean, and we could Tidebreaker to do like 6 damage to their 10 health gate. It's just we could Swarm to do that. It's just like kind of mid. I don't know. Corrals. Okay, interesting. Corrales is probably a no-go in this matchup. But we don't there's no reason really to make that decision right now. Yeah, so High Tide would have been super cool. Would have been super duper cool because then we could get Lyra up there and attack with Lyra, or another scout because then second scout attacks, then we also attack with Lyra. As is, I'm just gonna play Lyra right there because it's a good chunk of health for them to have to shoot at. Yeah, and then we'll just redraw her. It's good. Lyra's good value as a chunk because she essentially gives you back 1 magic when she dies, which is incredibly powerful if you can get the cycle going early. Man, if only we were able to do 1 more attack right now. It'd be so good. It'd be so, so good. Discard this. Spearhead is too good to ever discard. Next card was Scout. Man, if only. I mean, it only would have meant that we got to kill 1 more unit. It's not huge. All right, we gotta try hard that Fae game. I can't represent them so poorly. We gotta make it happen. We gotta let the Fae dream. We gotta have at least 1 win with Fae. We cannot disgrace them so. Alright, so this is not what we're looking for, but we make do. We make do. I think Blinding Flare is honestly good in this circumstance. Question is to what side do we want to go? I was thinking Maldaria goes here, but Maldaria could go here. And no, I like going here. Because then we can flare every unit, which is just good. Might not have summoning spots next turn. That would be a problem, but it won't be that big of a problem. Yeah, I stand by it. I stand by it. Flare at 0 makes this play way better than it would be otherwise. Makes a huge impact. Because honestly, I don't know if I would do this play with that flare at 0, because it's just like, I don't like, how much do I care if these units die? But making it like so they probably won't die, really good. Okay. We want magic against fungal dwarves. We also need to draw a gate. Second flare, interesting. And burn and ember beast. All those are good things to have drawn. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Vanguard against Eternal Council. Okay, I can do that. Ooh, and this is like the perfect starting hand. Awesome. Does the knight discard a card? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth breaking the formation. Oh, interesting. So the problem with this, well, it's going to be the first attack anyway, but I really don't want this Citadel Archer to be able to be attacked twice. So let's do this. This is like the ideal 2/3 Citadel Archer setup with Guarding Spirits. Can get 2 very solid turns of use out of this, unless they have like Psychic Assault, crazy combo immediately. That's not incredibly likely. Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. Heck yeah. Getting pretty wrecked right now, not gonna lie. Wow. That gate went down anyways. That's pretty bad. Did not expect that. That's pretty unfortunate. That's pretty bad. If I do say so myself. Enrage the Horde can wipe some shit this turn, though. Yeah, Enrage the Horde saves the day right now. This game was like over without Enrage the Horde. Very good. Very good. Sneaks being right there kind of meh, but it's fine. So yeah, we have 3 attacks and then an Enrage the Horde. Climber won't enrage for too much. I guess the problem is, yeah, both this slinger, both this climber, 2 of their enraged attacks won't be too useful. Yeah, I think the spread just isn't perfect. Because if we could do these 2 before these 2, we'd have a chance of killing everything. Um, but alas. The Sneaks has got to be 1 move, Slinger's got to be 1 move. Yeah, I don't know if it's getting much better than this. I need to stop skipping. Mage the Horde like isn't even that good right now, but just for the chance of killing some stuff, like just for the chance of that 2-on-2 alone, it's probably worth it. Shame how many of these units are gonna die, but it's fine. Let's do this, because if this... Honestly, Blarf might want to attack this either way. Because this unit just is objectively more threatening than that caller. Yeah. I think so. Well, this turn sucked. Instead of killing things, we didn't kill things. Skill issue. Alright. Time for our homesworc. Time to go. Maybe you should have used Sly on the climber. Yeah, maybe. I sort of have the mindset with Enrage the Horde of don't have sneaks near, but oh boy. The person that always times out. But you're right, if I had done that, might like the climber being able to do Enrage the Horde attack was actually nothing, so that might have been a bit of a fallacy. You may be correct. And exposing sneaks there, I mean, Sundared was kind of like in the middle of fuck all in the back there, wasn't he? Like, maybe it would have been worth it, and then we could have gotten 2 turns with sneaks. Force them. Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely right about that, honestly. Because we had a bunch of very valuable units on the board there. We had a bunch of slingers, and forcing them to choose between killing those slingers and attacking sneaks. Like they couldn't do both. Like it was a win-win. Either they do 2 attacks on sneaks and then both my slingers survive, or they attack the slingers and don't damage sneaks, and then that's also a win. Okay, I don't know what's up with this player. They always just time out. Let's see. Did our bat with the Fae against you, Nestle? Did you ruin our Fae ranking? Nope, it got better. Okay. No, thanks, Nestle. I only have you to thank. I don't know how our Fae ranking got better. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Didn't our... Oh, our record did go up. I thought it went down. Like I thought we were now below 50%, but no, apparently we're not. Easiest game of my life. We're climbing. We're gonna get that golden seashell badge if it kills me. We're gonna get it. Yep. That knight's getting punished. Yeah, so we honestly, if I'm being honest, the play there last turn was Ranger to here, attacks that. Mage just chills. Because if we, like, the The thing with the Phoenix Elves, it's always good to either have this or to have this. So, because if you just have this, they're just gonna push it to the side and attack it with Maul. Failed to consider that last turn. Oopsie daisies, etc. But it should be fine. We could recoup from that. This is no biggie. Man, that's a lot of games. It's a lot of games. See if anyone will join us in the queue. You're gonna resist the desire to play Celeste on the side. Do you think that just kind of distracts things? A lot of people not playing either. That's weird. I don't know what, like, it's just this person. I don't, like, are they just trolling? Like, do they not understand? Because they continue to queue games. Okay, is it possible this person has never won a game? Like, is it possible this person is doing nothing but throwing games? Because, like, if you lose, like, 6 games in a row, you're gonna be, like, Obsidian Dwarf's top 67%. Like, and if there's not that many Sand Goblins players, if you lose, like, 4 games in a row, you still might be top 30%. Like, this person might just be queuing games and then timing out. In which case, like, Joe should probably ban them. I don't want to jump to conclusions. Like, this could totally be they're actually playing and whatnot. Like, but if this person continues to do this, Joe should at least investigate to make sure that they are playing some of their games. Um, because just diluting the public queue with timeouts does nothing but reduce everyone's experience. He tried playing some games against me. Okay, yeah. Okay. I just don't, yeah, so maybe they just don't understand how the 45-minute queue works. Kind of odd. Hey, how's it going, Nestle? Are you a Tundra Orcs main these days? Is that what's going on here? I just clicked on my own pull-up profile. Sure seemed like it. Seems decent enough. I guess I could get a witch going here, but don't really see the point. Witches are good against Grognak. I think we can discard the first one, though. Blub is like our main source of anything against Groggles. So let's discard a little bit. Good stuff. Good stuff. It's interesting. I see that gate placement a lot. Like, Ejexic loves that gate placement too. I don't love it as Tundra Orcs because it just gets occupied so easily, but maybe the idea is like you reclaim it with fighters or something. I don't know. I'm not usually doing that. It seems like lots of people are willing to. So I might be missing something. I guess Swamp Orcs units. This is something that Vexer pointed out. Like, no matter what I occupy that with, it's kind of bad for me. Because Swamp Orcs units, you don't, like, they're not great at just occupying shit. So no matter what, it's kind of an L. It's a shame I don't have a so. No, that wouldn't even help. Hmm. We really need to start cooking, but I don't want to let their momentum get too fast and furious. I guess we'll just bring Mug into things. Don't love it. I don't even like it. No, I don't want to like let Mug be attacked on two sides. I mean, maybe this is fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. I am gonna spend one boost because I'm a coward. I suppose really maybe we should have just spent two on that and then gotten to attack the gate. We could vine pull this up. I don't think we will. Which is still good, but I do really need a gate given that I'm a little bit clogged right now. Summon awards. Summon a war. Oh, your mom's ass is playing. Hell yeah. Hell to the yes. I just don't know how to play this faction. I just like don't know. I guess just set up in the back and try to do Vine Mancers. Set up in the back and try to have Vine Mancers. Okay. Alright, will do. Set up in the back, try to have Vine Mancers. This is doable. I can do this. Easy money. Honestly, do we play a Drudger there to guarantee that? I think we do. Pretty lame of us, but I think we do. We need 2 moves. I guess we can only afford that. Well, that Vine Mancer is fine over there. Nothing's really gonna kill it. Oh, we do have so... I don't think we need it, though. Ooh, do we need so? I think we need so. In order to guarantee kill this. Yeah. And then we have extra vine pulls and shit. Because we want 6 dice on this. We definitely want 6 dice on this. Hey. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I didn't mean to be quick to assume that this player was just like actively trying to hurt the community. Like cause like who is doing that in the chill and beloved Summoner Wars community? It's just like I felt like I've queued into them like 5 or 7 times, and every single time they've timed out. So it's just like, oh, I wonder what's going on here. It's a little bit odd. I'm glad they're playing. No hard feelings towards them. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's very bad. Very, very, very bad. Okay, well, nothing to be done for it. Mug shall eat 4. Mug shall endure, hopefully. This would be a really bad turn for Primal Fury. Please don't Fury? Oh god. We getting eaten. We getting munched tonight. Well, this isn't even close to ideal. Well, I would love to emerge Glurp, but no way, Jose. Gotta go with Blub. Gotta go over here. I think Muglug is gonna have to continue to eat shit. I think that's the way of things. I mean, I could kill this charger and pull her back, but then Grognak could occupy that forward spot in front of me, which would just be bad. I mean, it still might be better to kill this charger, though. Because how relevant really is 3 dice on Grognak? It's pretty relevant. Let's go for Grognak. For Muglug Assassination deck, it's pretty relevant. Punish Ragnar a little bit at least. Nope, do not use that. We would like to not die. Regenerate is a good card. And I would like to play it. Interesting. I could almost use So into Regenerate just to heal 2 boosts right now. But that is honestly a losing play AF. This all seems bad. I need a gate. There we go. There we go. Interesting. Advancing just bit by bit. L. Okay, I think we hang back and force them to advance at this point. Do we have moves? I guess Ranger goes here, Seeker goes here. When it pulls back, we'll still... Because Engage is like after its move, so that'll still be in range. So I guess this is fine. I guess we could put a Knight there if we were really so inclined. Live turns take priority. Okay, that gate is kind of good for me, because, I mean, it's, like, bad for me, but it also slows their pressure. And their pressure has been breakneck, so I'm fine. I'm fine with that, personally. Yeah. Nothing wrong with the Vine Mancer exposing itself a little bit. Put the Vine Gate over there. Shouldn't be a way to kill that, and hope we can just eke back a little bit of this board here. All of our good stuff is gone, and that kind of sucks, but yeah, so we're not in the bestest of spots right now. Let it be said. I was thinking of pulling Mug back 2 spots. Yeah, because then they need to, like, it's a ranged unit or something, and if they occupy the spot, it's a little bit of a trap for them. Vine Mancer over here, honestly, I think is worse than in front here. I think that's the play. Oh, I could drop a gate up there just to confuse them. Nah. Yeah, so it's unfortunate. We only have 1 more blood. We wasted blood plays 1 and 2 by pulling it out of our deck early. Holding on to this witch could be pretty critical, honestly, coming out of that gate. I think I'm gonna do it. We got another one. Punished. Fucking punished, though. I want to keep this game up. Yeah, so there is a world where we just put a knight there, and, like, they punish this by, like, attacking this ranger over here. I'm really not upset by that, like in the slightest at all. Like the best they could do is like Holios. Try to kill that ranger. I think we do summon this knight here. It's a little bit weird, but I think we do. Um, Still nothing good to tome. I suppose we could pull the ranger back a spot. But honestly, it's like decent here. Please draw a bad card. No, that card's good. Um, Knight could attack our own gate for 2 dice. Don't really think we're gonna want to. Okay, I'm just gonna take this turn real quick. Since we have it laid out here. I suppose, since we do have an extra move now, might as well put cylinder here. We do grab our own gate spot this way, but I think position's a little bit favorable. I don't know though, it might not be. If we want to do nonsense over here, it might be, though. If anything, we might want him over there. I think this is fine. Oh, we're not going to get a ping. Oh, good thing we grabbed that other ping, actually. Because we don't get a ping for killing that. Interesting. If we had put cylinder somewhere else, could that we have gotten a ping out of this? Oh, I don't think so. We wanted the Seeker to get damaged on her way out. Attacking this gate, the 2 dice is good, but yeah, if they lay into this gate, it's probably at their detriment. The problem is just 5 health is a lot more annoying than 7, so I don't think I'm going to. We have another knight. Oh, the ranger could attack the knight. Yeah, but the knight, if the knight's at 3, it's just not worth it. I just don't think it's worth it. Please, no for glory. Just give me a moment to breathe. Thank goodness. Moment to breathe granted. Okay, so these gates will give us the time that we need to maybe start to build up a swamp again. We could even maybe attack Grognak? No, not really. Well, let's see. I think it would require a bit too cheeky. It'd be like this, this. Then we summon something here. That's all our moves. Yeah, so it's only 4 dice on the gate. Yeah, so attacking Grognak's not an option. I think I want to... Do I want the witch at this point? It'll make him think twice about literally doing anything ever. Which seems good. It's a shame this Vinemancer can't move right now. Roger actually seems kind of good against Grognak. Maybe we hold it. Ooh, we are requiring a 2-on-2 to kill a range 2-on-2 to kill this. No, no, we're just Mugglug attacks it. Okay. Um. Yeah, so we could even break the gate right now. Oh, interesting. Do we try to break the gate? We could go for 6-on-5, and if we summoned another unit and more than that. Summon another witch. And now if this witch misses the first shot, it's over. It's not the biggest deal. We're a bit clogged in terms of movements with this play. But if we break that gate, we're gonna unclog. So yeah, I think it's pretty good, honestly. Primal Fury is a bit scary, but not that scary. Cool. See this attack to see how many dice we need right now. Alright, so we should... Yeah, we need 5. Okay, good thing we had a plan B. Good thing we had a plan B. I was like, shit, do I lose? No, we totally had a plan B the whole time. You just didn't know it. That Drudger could be useful, and we honestly need to kind of slow down with our discards. I don't really know what we're trying to draw at this point, like regenerate. Bog Shaman. I'm gonna hold the Drudger. Drudger's kind of good against Grognak, I guess. Yep. So they are able to kill 2 wardens this turn, where maybe they would not have been able to on the with the other play. No, if they had still 4 for 4 the 1, they would have been able to. Hmm. Warrior punches a thing for 6, and we laugh in their face. Seems decent. We gotta prioritize these warriors here. Warrior could really just punch this one. And then we use swiftness, and then the rest goes here. I think the biggest thing here is how are we setting up the warden. I think I like warrior, mystic, warden. No, we need to get 3 attacks. So the warden has to go here. We could do warrior, mystic, warden. Yeah, that would work, right? Oh shit, Targan may be kind of good right now. Occupying my gate's giving me trouble. I don't like it. That gate's gonna come down any day now. Could break her own gate and punch Grog for a bajillion, but it wouldn't even be that good, and then we kind of die. Not an easy position. Because we need to play around Targan. We could punch Mug for a bajillion. We could punch Grog for a bajillion by going this way. Honestly, is that it? Um. Ooh, we could raise Blub. No, we can't. We can almost raise Blub. Um. How is it? This? This? Go for 2-on-2? Hmm. Hmm. And if we miss, it sucks. If we hit, we win. If we hit, that's 6. 6 plus 7 dice. It is just we win if we hit. Place a gate here to make their retreat feel awful. And if we miss, it's not the end of the world either. I mean, we don't really need to protect. Hold on. Is there... Yeah, there is a better play. I'm like, surely... It's like, wait, do we really need this Drudger here? We do not. That's way better. I mean, now they can just kill the Drudger and attack Muglug. Maybe that is kind of bad. I think it's just worth it to have the bajillion dice, though. And it's still kind of hard for them to get the kill and stuff. Yeah, I mean, so this shows, like, so being aggressive, it seems like it's been very successful. Dude, what is with these bots? But it is very dangerous. Ooh, this does require the pole to be safe, so it's 1 less die. That's fine. I forgot to place the gate. Crap. Well, let's hope we just win. Easiest way to not get punished is just to win. Looks like we're just gonna win. Heck yeah. Let's go all out here. Let's not let him escape. Hell yeah. Good stuff. GG's. GG's, GG's, GG's. I'm gonna take a few of these profit turns, then I will queue another one. 1 second though. God damn. Yeah, I was just saying, I think your strategy was very good. Like, I felt very pressed into a corner. I get, like, because I'm wondering, because people keep saying Muglug's very good. And so it seems like if you can be successfully pretty aggressive against Muglug, you can really have her in a tight spot. But it is just dangerous as hell. Like, just at any point, she might pop out and hit your summoner for 13 dice. uh, is dangerous as hell. Or we're getting punched for a bajillion. It's not ideal. I don't like it when I'm getting punched for a bajillion. I gotta say, getting punched for a bajillion. Oh, that guy started playing. Yeah, we've actually timed out more than they have. Oops. Oops. Vesnabrana seems really good against us. Huh. Indeed. We don't have a great answer for devout cultists. We don't really do range. Honestly, do we need to advance in this matchup? No, we have bog shamans for devout cultists. That's answer enough. Um, okay, let's force them to. I don't know, just like get over here. I was gonna put the gate here. Maybe we put it here even. Nah, I think we put it there. Other gate maybe goes in the pile. I don't really know if we need another gate over on this side. The further from the vamps, the better. It's true, but I just you're right. I like the pressure of this gate, and I like that I might be placing a vine gate behind it. I don't like how I'm kind of clogged otherwise. If they take down this gate, I don't really care. Like, I'm fine with for Vesnabrana to spend 2 turns of attacks to kill it. So that's my reasoning. But oh, it's uncertain, I admit. It's uncertain. Did we discard the other? So we did. And we do have a witch. So maybe we hold on to it. Why discard so? Just like when I'm behind on board, I would rather draw cards. I mean, this is a faction that I struggle with, so don't take my word as gospel. And that's often something that people are like being like, "Why are you discarding so?" But it's just like when you don't have a board, it's not as helpful. Though I guess it would help you catch up on boosts. I think because I have the witch, I do want to hold it. Like witch is the best possible combo card with so. I do want to draw more like Bog Shamans and Vine Gates, though. I don't really feel like the Witch. I kind of just want to discard both of them, and then I could emerge Club. I mean, their next turn is like this. If even that. So I would rather be taking the time to draw. I don't really see... Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yell at me if you will. Just because I'm envisioning their next turn being more passive, I would rather take an active role right now in trying to draw my units that are good. Alright, so now if we sneak in, it's kind of bad. Shame we don't have sneak the card. Be kind of good right now. Shame we don't have a gate, huh? Isn't that kind of unfortunate for us? Sucks to suck. Yeah, it does suck to suck. You're so right. Maybe this is the slinger, so we try to... Nah, I don't want to expose my slingers like that. Do we sneak in here ever? I think it's too exposed to sneak in, honestly. Maybe we sneak in. Like, sneaking in is a risk I'm willing to take at this point. Maybe we sneak in if Blarf stays here and just kills that caller. Or maybe Blarf advances. Could we get a Klinger over? We can't. If only. Why don't we do what we were gonna do last turn? That is, like, try to play him a little bit. Try to give him more good targets than they can afford to shoot at. We could also move Blarf up to kill that Slinger. Could be worth it. That is a heck of a lot more threatening than this Glory Caller. I mean, they just kill it super easily, but not that easily, and it's a pretty big threat. And killing that Slinger is very good. Problem is we only get 2 summoning spots next turn. But I mean, it's not like things are going super well anyways. I mean, Blarf is pretty high value, and he's starting to pop off, but getting sneaks in there, if they would have to do 2 attacks on Blarf, or just Sundervid one-shots him. Yeah, Sundervid might just one-shot Blarf, which might just kind of be really bad, but maybe that's a risk we take. Maybe it is a risk we take. It's a world where we 2-on-2 some stuff. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, is there a world where we preferred to have a Slinger here to try to kill that Slinger? I mean, too late now. Please die. Pretty please, sir, would you die? Please, I would really like you to die. Thank you for dying. Much appreciated. I like Smeg here because they either need to... Like, a Smeg threatens being able to use the Klinger. Good stuff. Beast Rider is a good card that we should hold. Spend magic. Drew the gate, and on the turn where Sneaks is up. And we have Sneak. Things are looking up, at least a little bit. Or maybe let's go ahead and queue another one while I take this turn. Oh, this is this turn. More Swarks. Every card with CG is a card you should hold. Yeah. And a card you can't afford to hold. Sadness. Oh, we've seen this turn. This is the turn we were gonna take. Okay, so what did I decide I could do here? I think we decided we could go like this, 2, 3. So now the Warden gets boost from both of the warrior attacks, kills this, and then Hecatea and Mystic roll 7. No. Hecatea goes, and we see what we want to risk. It's probably Hecatea and Mystic. Try to finish off this warrior. Seems pretty good. Maybe we discard that Swift Potion? What's the Mystic doing there? Getting an extra attack. And getting in range of the warden. So considering the big decision here seems to be how we do the warden. Like, because we want to take down, the first goal is to take down both of these warriors. Second goal after that is to have the warden in a good position. And so I could do like warrior here, mystic to here, warden to there. Mystic is basically just a big attack. It's attacking for 4. We could do like warden here, mystic here. That's only 4 dice there. We're really just trying to get good dice. There's maybe a play where we do Swiftness Potion instead. I mean, Swiftness Potion is definitely like really good against this faction. I don't know if I want to think about that. Like, Warden to here. Warrior to here. Swift Potion goes here. Yeah, that's not going to kill that warrior is the problem. I think this is good. Just trying to kill all their stuff. And make it so this warden's going to accumulate a ton of boosts next turn. Okay, I think we're attacking with the Mystic no matter what. So technically we should do that attack first. Well, no, because the Mystic is consuming this and then spending it. So, never mind. Strong potion, we will be very strong. Yeah, so Mystic, but Mystic would have consumed it if we had done it, so it's no worse this way. And with these rolls, I kind of want to hold. Warden is like the best, and Swift Potion is very good to have in hand. Problem is 3 magic is the magic number. Swift Potion is probably what we want to play, though. I'm gonna hold. We could discard the Warden. Warden is just really good, though, even if it dies. I think it'll be fine. Next turn won't be as much of an on turn. He has a lot of cards for a guy with. Oh, we have your mom's ass. He has a lot of cards for a guy with 4 magic. Yeah, I mean that's Crimson Order for you. Mm-hmm. 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 Think we discard Glurp? Yep. I suppose we're exposing Mug by doing this. I was thinking we could pull Mug back to here for some reason. If only we had So this turn. So would be really good, because then we could pull Mug all the way back. Huh, if only we hadn't discarded So. Crazy. Crazy how that happens. I don't think there's any way for us to have Mug attack this safely. Honestly, maybe we inactivity right now. Our options seem pitiful. Maybe we could just get like one more Vinemancer here. I suppose if they can attack it all the way back here, it's not that big of a deal. fine. We're just hoping for some breathing room. Oh, interesting. We have to target these. Fine. Totally fine. Did I queue another game? Yes, I did. Okay, so this is a pretty big declaration of aggression. Please don't kill it. Unfortunate, I gotta say. One does not say that that's fortunate. I think we inactivity damage. I think this is bad. Nothing better to do. Yeah, there's no play. Doing this so we can get like Vine Gate spawns this turn, next turn. Holding a merge because it's insane. Yeah. Just let them come to me. Not feeling good. Why do we have so many games? Ah, why did this happen? I'm like, how did I possibly get so many games? I guess two of these are live games. It's just seven and then the lives games. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Decimated Swampworks board? Wild. No, this is my second turn. This was my first turn. Tell me if you would have done something different, but yeah, I moved to the side and took an inactivity damage. Which, like, isn't even that bad, all things considered. Like, if they continue to run at me, it's kind of strictly a good thing. So, see, I wonder if it's saved where I left off last in the Shovel Knight soundtrack. What do you think? Did it? Okay, it did, but it didn't save the fact. Okay, Both Eyes Open was the last song that we listened to. Looks like a blub turn. Oh snap! I haven't even looked at it yet. 1 second. We need music right now. I know what good inactivity turn calls for music. God, this soundtrack is so good. I have to play this. I feel like I need to enjoy this game. Like, I can't not. It's criminal not to enjoy this game, right? Like, yeah, this turn worked out like shockingly well. Ooh, I guess if we emerge on the witch, we can't double attack with Mug. That's fine. Yeah, I think you're right about the blub turn. I mean, I guess I'm predisposed to think that, but it's time to blub it. We gotta get on the board here, threaten them a little bit. I suppose if I also played the witch, it would just be more dice. No double hit. I can't double hit. Like hit the lioness too. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, like pull blub in so we attack it twice. Five on lioness is a non-kill. No, I mean you are so right about that. 100%. Really think I have extra moves. Let's get a witch going, even though we're just going to... I don't like the fact that the Vinemancer dies with this play, but I think you're on to something here. And if Muglug gets attacked, Muglug's only going to be attacked by this Rhino like once more. It's not a big deal. 5 might do it though, and I don't really care if it misses. Maybe I would rather have Muglug safe and the Vinemancer safe. Yeah, it's honestly debatable whether this is worth it. Maybe we want Blub like there so it protects the Vinemancer. I think it's fine. I like the play. I like it. Just feels bad if we don't end up meeting the dice, but we did. So it feels good. And if this misses, we're just very sad. Okay. Which double attack is good, but you know what's better? 4 dice right the fuck now. I'm gonna discard because we need magic and we don't need a witch. Yeah, we're happy to just stall this game out while we build up a swamp, I think. I think that's the hot take. Fire take. Yeah, I know. Hot and smoking with that take. Good luck reeling me in. Muglug goes here. Vinemancer over here. God, I really wish I hadn't discarded that so that I discarded. What a mistake. Pulls over here. It just isn't worth it. Do we have Blub in the discard pile? We have Blub in hand right the fuck now. Um, because like we spend all these resources just to get Muglug to here, just to need to pull her back after rolling for 3 dice. Yeah, so it would be good. You got me. So let's just blub. Blubbing it. I mean, Glurp is honestly slightly playable. That's a joke. He's not. He's trash. Justice for Glurp. There is no justice for Glurp. All my friends hate him. And they're kind of right. We might need to hold Splack, though, for the late game. Maybe we hold Glurp for the late game. I think we hold this gate. Oh my god, let's look at all that shit. Look at all that shit we got. Glurp is just so not good against a faction that can do really good melee trades. I mean, neither is Splack. Maybe we just discard both of them and play the rest of our commons. It's gonna be kind of hard, but they're just both so garbage. Splack is reasonable in this matchup. Why would you hold that gate but not so? Ugh. Look. Look here. I don't need all this criticism now. I mean, I'm holding the gate because this gate's about to go down and I still want to keep stalling. We really could hold Splack. I might be wrong about so. So might be much more of a hold than I have been thinking it is. Oh, Splack is such garbage and I do not want to play him. What if I just play every single other one of my commons? We're still not going to have enough value. We need to play Splack. But I don't want to. I just don't want to play Splack. He's just going to die immediately. I mean, he is kind of good at like clearing out the cultists. The problem is we're just never going to get to him. We don't have good cultist clearing tools in this deck is the problem. Okay, we're holding Splack. Why do you hate every champion but Blub? I don't. I love Glurp. He's just trash. Black can be diversionary. It's also good at killing cultists. Like, the extra attack is good when there's 50 bajillion cultists on the board. And also, we desperately need to be holding on to magic right now, or we're just gonna freaking lose the game. Wow, not having a Vinemancer is a pretty big L right now. Glurp has the best. I love Glurp. I was such a big fan of Glurp when the deck released. But, like, and everyone's been saying that Glurp is trash and unplayable, and he's under the curve. Glurp at 8 health would be the right amount of health for Glurp. Oh my god, it's such a fire song, and I haven't even played the game, and I think it's fire. Like, man, you can't argue with facts and logic. Does Muglug sit here and take it? I think so. I think she sits here and takes it. I don't really want to expose anything. The problem is, where does the Bog Shaman go? Witch on double archer? That's the plan. I'm gonna have Blub kill the archer. But like the Bog Shaman could go here. Like it's either here or here, and they're both bad. Because we don't want a Bog Shaman trading with a Border Archer. Because this blocks off Mug, and this is like, it might still die. Whatever. Let's block off Mug. Mug doesn't need to participate in this battle, right? Mug needs to advance with a gate. Do you think so in this matchup? Can't contest mid-row without. You might be right. It is pretty hard to beat a Bua at this game. I don't know. I'm trying to learn the limits of passive Mug, though, so I don't mind pushing it here. I mean, they're also advancing on me, so I don't think they need to be, but they are. So currently, this position seems fine enough and sustainable. So we take it. I'm always terrified that it's gonna miss after I don't go up. Ten out of 10 would repeat Blub. Oh, Snapples. Man, if only we had So, that'd be such a useful card right now. He did. Kind of getting our ass handed to us here. Pretty not ideal, if I do say so myself. At least we held Splack, the best card. We need more boosts right now. I think this is fine. We don't really need the Dredger, like, at all. We need to summon Muglug back here. We could do it with that. Then we're only rolling 4 dice. This is fine. This Dredger might be throwing. Yeah, I think it is. We just can't afford to just play a Dredger for so little gain right now. We are very tight on the econ levers. Do we really only have 3 minutes to take our turn? I mean, whatever. Hopefully that's false, and if it's true, I guess it's deserved. Do we have another so? I am. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna pull the Divine Mancer, the Doom to the side. Region, emerge, gate. Okay, so do we have another Drudger? We do. Drudger might be good though. Oh my god, my life flashed before my eyes. Me when I forgore. So we really could discard a Drudger and then we'd have Splack. Drudger's kind of Garbo, Splack kind of good. Would really help us in our quest to have Splack. God, Drudgers are just so bad. Screw Drudger. Because it's like, even against this faction, they're still just gonna attack me for like 2. Screw Drudgers. All my homies hate Drudgers. For real, for real. Well, Buck didn't even get punished. LeBeau. Discarding against them will bite you in the butt eventually. Like, you're probably right, but like, it's just so, like, they're only good if you're pushing and them not being able to attack Muglug big matters. Like, normally they're just gonna attack you with 2 range dice, and then you're gonna cry. Wow, this game is going terribly. Like, really bad. Like, no exaggeration. This is garbage. Do I emerge blob again? On the flip side, you can advance now. We'll just run forward with Mug and place a gate right here. I honestly fucking love it. No, we're so doing that. That is so ridiculous, it might work. So stupid and dumb, it might work. I don't really know if we need to advance, but I think this is good. No shaman. Oh, I could summon a shaman, actually. You're right. You so right. This seems like the sort of play that gets me killed, doesn't it? Doesn't this seem like the sort of thing where, like, yeah, so our critical misplay that game was forfeiting the game, but cause, like we're just asking to eat a massive chant of power. That is all we're doing right now. Is just saying, Mr. Sir, I would like to eat a massive chant of power, if you would be so kind. So maybe we discard so. What do you guys think? Hell yeah. Yeah, so is I. Like, do we need it right now? We only have 1 witch. We need magic right now. Okay. I know that, like, we just talked about how discarding so is bad, but I really think we need the magic more right now. Maybe we attack that gate, honestly. I don't think so. Okay, let's reload this. How much time do I actually have, and is it 1 minute? It's 4 minutes. That's awesome. Okay, well, I guess let's make an attempt at not timing out. Just play as fast as we can. I'm incapable of that. Whatever, let's just throw some shit at a wall. This seems distinctly really bad. Again, we do not have time. We simply do not. What was my plan? There is no plan. I was gonna attack this with Mugleg. Let's just time out this game. That'll be real funny. What am I doing? Just play the game. Play the game, Ben. You needed to go fast, and you failed. Incapable of playing fast. Mugleg gets hit by a bajillion things, and it sucks. What else is new? Failed to kill the warrior. What else is new? Okay, this last dredger will be helpful. Man, if only we had a sow. Oh, we do have another emerge. Fuck it. We're going so aggro, I'm gonna discard a witch. I mean, we're gonna time out that game, but whatever. We'll still play to the best of our ability. You don't have time to think. I know. It's fine. I don't think we could finish that game in 4 minutes under the best of circumstances. Here I am criticizing your mom's ass for timing out, and then I time out against them. That's quite funny. Okay, where are my Vine Mancers? Are they all gone? Where did they go? Yep, here I am criticizing your mom's ass. Wow, if I had a Vine Mancer, oh my god, I could... If I have a Vine Mancer, I literally win right now. I think we still just throw a bajillion dice at them and make them deal with it. Throwing, and I quote, bajillion dice has been known to be effective. I guess we'll hold regenerate. Hell yeah. Get out of here. This is my swamp. My swamp. I love all the little potions he has. What a cute little guy. What? Where did our deck go? How was our deck 7 cards? When, why, how? Okay, we're not playing Glurp, realistically. We are playing the rest of the deck? Sure. Why not? Alright, your mom's ass. Time to meet your maker. Not a single thought in that head. Really, where did all my cards go? What a hard faction to play. Alright. Not a single thought. We're not allowed to think. No thinking is allowed. Nice OO timer. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. There was a glitch recently where you get to finish the game. Okay, I'll explain it after I take this turn. You already lost. No, like, I literally might have. But there's a glitch. I don't know. We're gonna talk about it in a second. Okay, I don't want this mud dredger to literally just die to a doom cultist. That's the definition of sad. Okay, I think we need to play the rest of our cards. Yeah, we're out of value, pretty much. I mean, I don't really see how we're playing the witch, but I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, so we played a game recently where we got to 0-0 and then like went like 9 seconds over it and then got the kill and won. And it said on the screen, like, I won. It said I won. But then when you went and checked my game log, it showed that I had lost that game, which was quite funny. Apparently, Joe's having like some issues with how timeouts work these days. Like, let's see right now. Still haven't lost. I was like, please tell me we have this so. Man, we are so close to being able to kill. Oh, we can do it. We can do it. Ooh, it's a clever play, too. It's a cool play. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. It's a lot of dice. Yeah, if I refresh the tab, I might just die. We're not going to worry about it. Okay, they're thinking about their turn. All right, ready for the play? Sexy AF play. Sneaky little guy. Sneaky little guy, really sneaky. Sneaky little guy, really sneaky. For real, for real. If we miss, we lose the game. This is why I fear swamp orcs. It's you gotta play around their tricks. And their tricks are very numerous when it comes to Vine Mancers. Fish fear me, etc. Easiest game. Did you doubt it for a second? I'm guessing that player hadn't played. I'm doing play anyone, so I'm guessing that player was not aware of the various Vine Mancing possibilities. So granted, I almost didn't even see that play, so Oh my goodness, if we had a Vinemancer right now, can we blub? Ah, if we had like, if we could blub and witch, we could just freaking win right now. Ah. If we had just discarded that witch and another card. Okay. We're gonna continue to try to lull them into a false sense of security. While we slowly position our boys over here. Whatever. Sacrifice that drudger. Where was... Okay, we don't have time to think. Regenerate for 2? In this economy? We need magic next turn. We can't afford to. We need a certain amount of magic this turn. And that number rhymes with a bajillion. We're going all in on like trying to get a sneaky blub kill. Regenerate is really good. Why am I discarding it? Good question. We don't have time. We have to just play. We probably are losing this game anyways, because our clock does say 0. It's a very notable thing about our clock. That drudger will just die to Vesna. Honestly, if the drudger dies to Vesna, that's a better case than the drudger dying to 2 range dice on Muglug. Like, I'm not worried. Faye. Okay, we can't throw though. We need to use our brain. Brain on for Faye turn. We gotta have at least one good showing this tournament. We have to win 1 game as Faye. Please. This is all I ask. Okay, so we have to think long and hard about the cards that we could draw. Because they could be the difference between life and death here. This guard is really good because it stops like tidebreakers and shit. I suppose we could have occupied our own gate if we actually wanted the blood play to happen. I didn't think about that. There's a lot we didn't think about this game. Man, if only we had held Regenerate, am I right? Seems like a very useful card to have right now. We're kind of relying on a 2-on-2 for the game. That's fine. Easy game. And an easy life. Please die. Thank you. Once again, I repeat, easy game. I don't know what our plan is, but it sure appears like we have one. Please. Thank you. Did we draw a gate? Nope. That's bad. I mean, at least Ember Beasts exist. But still. Maybe we push forward this turn, honestly. That'd be pretty hilarious. Yeah, I kind of love this play so much. I can't not do it. We need to discard very aggressively. This is basically just kind of a huge fucking meme. No, this is a real play. This is good. And Blinding Flare makes this play like even that much more doable. Okay, this play sucked. That's my final thing to say about it. Okay, we need to draw a gate or we lose the entire game. We will hold the beast. Ember Mages are really good in this matchup, but not when you can't summon them. We'll hold the beast. I need a gate! Ah! This is bad! The part where we don't have a gate is the part where we lose. Gotta say. Is this game over yet? Is it a loss? I'm very curious about this bugged timer that we currently have and how exactly it works. Nope, haven't lost that game yet. That's a hand. That's a hand? I once missed 4 for 4 with the Smasher, but hit all 4 because the opponent had played Blinding Flare. That's about the part where you throw the game out the window. Probably the funniest thing that's happened to me. I think that is Blinding Flare in a nutshell, honestly. Okay, this warrior could attack for 4 dice on Sarah. That is not good enough. Yeah, because to get to here, you've only killed 1 thing, 2 things. Patently not good enough. But we can still play Blood Summon. Blood Summon is still good. Um, do we Undead Archer over here? Or do we just put a carrier in front of that knight? I think we just do a carrier. I suppose if like the Soul Warrior one shot this and blah blah blah, yeah, nah, fine. I mean, I suppose Rhett could move up. Eh, it's really fine. Just shoot Sarah. Stupid, stupid Sarah. Could be way worse, Sarah. You got lucky. You got out of it this time. Oh, interesting. I don't think that soul shift would have been worth it. Might have been, though. No, we're not looking to protect the carrier. Yep, no second carrier. Exactly. I don't even know if the carrier, because like we were guaranteed not to have a carrier in our discard pile. So it's debatable. I don't know. The carrier had more health. Double witch, just blow through both gates. Oh, did he just miss on that? Like a nerd. All my Vine Mancers are gone? That smells like losing. Why is this game still going on? What's happening right now? Okay, the part where we're out of Vine Mancers is the part where we lose the entire game. I swear this is going to be a case of even if we win the game, it's going to mark it as a loss. Just the timer's bugged right now and won't like actually turn off the game properly or something. Mr. Break My Gate over here, breaking my gate. Not breaking my gate? You nerd. I hate myself. I love myself. Let's go. Mad about that one too. Look, we can summon units this turn, so it is objectively a win for Team Friendship. Just all the units in the galaxy. Gonna kill the fuck out of this beast. Okay, the part where this gets infected and it's bad for me is maybe the part where it's bad for me. Do I want to critically think about this turn? What are my other options here? Other option is pull back. Okay, here's the thing. You know what we do instead? Let's just pull the archer to here. Because they... I guess if they do 3 moves, they could get a beast over here. So we could do a passive play. Summon a guard. Nah, I want to push him back. I've considered it and deemed it poor. Maybe I should have attacked first with the... But it's fine. Attacking the gate's pretty good, too. Maybe we don't discard this card, but I'm honestly just riding the high of how much magic we have right now. And the thought of having Finesse or something, pretty sweet. Thought of having a champ is pretty sweet, and we have guards for days. Yeah. Spirit of the Phoenix, so punished a little bit that we didn't hold the... No, but if we had held Retribution, we wouldn't have drawn Spirit of the Phoenix, so... Not punished. Never punished. Like, what happens if I load in this game right now? There we go. It's over. It's Jover. Why is there a period before their name? Oh, that's just that's just the underline just looks really weird for Y's. Gotcha. I'm just curious if this game ever updates properly. All right, tough turn here. Definitely the toughest turn of the lot. Because we have 2 potential draws at high tide. If we get high tide, what do we want to do? Use it immediately. Something's going to have to take the L if we want to take that gate spot. If we don't get high tide, what do we want to do? We'd probably... The tough thing is we'd probably want to, like, rush into there and grab that. Could also get another gate. I shouldn't bank on getting the high tide. So maybe I play a tidebreaker first. No, if I play the tidebreaker first, well, I mean, I do have the Oracle. So I'm at least balancing myself out a little bit. I mean, what is the scout doing over here? It's never gonna attack anything, even if I draw the high tide. I even kind of want to grab that spot, but I don't think so. If I put a tidebreaker over here, I could have Nim just go attack this, which would be good. It's not that good, though. I don't know if that's good enough. High tide makes our life so much better right now. I feel like we really want the Tidebreaker here, though. Why? So we can get Ember Beasted? Like, it might be too much pressure too soon, honestly. Yeah, let's do Scout here. Oh, we're gonna draw... I know we're gonna draw Lyra. Shit. I'm glad that flashed before our eyes. So we realize the height of our folly. So we could do Tidebreaker, Scout, Nim. Lyra goes there. But Lyra would need to attack for her to go there. Wow, this turn is so hard. Just because it could be so good, but I just need to not screw it up. Depending on what the Oracle draws. Okay, the part where Lyra exists is good. Maybe the Scout just summons Lyra in front of her after a Tidebreaker goes. Maybe an Oracle just steals that spot. Just to grab the pressure. Yeah, so Oracle goes here. Tidebreaker goes here. Scout kills this, summons Lyra there. The only real problem is leaving this spot exposed. Maybe I want to go there. Because I'm going to summon Lyra. Maybe I want a Tidebreaker there to kill that beast. Problem with that, though, is then I would rather... I mean, how many moves do we have? We have... Okay, it's just one move. So we could put the Tidebreaker here. So it doesn't take damage. One move, two moves, probably. But does that screw us over if we do get High Tide? What do we want to do if we do draw High Tide? I mean, probably... we would want to occupy that spot too, which would mean a Tidebreaker would still have to go here. We're not getting around that. So we would still want to do this move. Well, the problem would be this guy. Where does this guy go now? Maybe we just summon Lyra normally? I'm debating where to summon the Oracle. That's why this is even remotely tough. I think the Oracle has to go here. There really just isn't a better spot for it, unfortunately. I think I'm convinced. Oh, but we could summon the Tidebreaker first. Problem with that, though, is that... Like, I guess the Tidebreaker is the one... I guess the Tidebreaker is the one to occupy that spot, and that's fine. And then we High Tide. I don't know. I literally don't know what goes here. Nymera? Nymera goes here. We High Tide. This kills this. Sorry, we High Tide. We've summoned one thing. I guess we discard the scout. No, we have to summon the scout too. So we will have spent 2 magic of our 2 magic. I did my your dedication. Normally, as the Fae, I just run and do not care. But I've played enough Fae turns to know that the little things like this really matter. And I've lost my other 3 Fae tournament games. I gotta prove myself. Maybe we don't need this spot. Is that the hot take? Like, why I'm putting so much effort to get this spot? I'm convinced Oracle here is the best play. We really do need that spot, though. So we're gonna have... We're gonna play... Like, we want to play all these cards, though. So we're not gonna have Magic for Nim. We're gonna play Scout. I guess if we draw High Tide, Oracle could discard... We could discard Nim, that's bad, though. Oracle could discard a Tidebreaker? Surely we can't do that, though. Because Tidebreaker would be here. Oracle is here. This goes up. Summon a Scout here. Oracle could go here. It just dies to the Archer, though. It's so bad. Okay. Just because this play is better. Okay. If we don't do High Tide, what if we don't draw High Tide, what's the play? This. It's 2 magic. Here. So we're not grabbing the spot if we don't draw High Tide? I mean, Oracle could discard a Tidebreaker. Then we play these other 2. So now we have 1 magic. Feels like we gotta occupy this, doesn't it? Our moves are 1, 2. I mean, okay, the Oracle can discard whatever the other card is. But do we have magic then? So we spend all this magic and end up with 1 magic in reserve. Yeah, then we have magic for Lyra. No, we spend all this magic and end up with 0 magic in reserve, so we don't have magic for Lyra. Alright. I've convinced myself that putting the Tidebreaker here first is worth it, because most of the time we don't draw High Tide. Hopefully this wasn't sophistry. Cool. Drew the worst card in my deck. Right? But like you still gotta, if you're real. I mean, this is why Fae is such like a complicated faction, though. Like, because you still gotta, if you really want to win, you gotta like think about both outcomes, where you draw the card you're looking for and the one where you don't. Okay, so we need to get Lyra. Okay, this play is still bad. How did I not realize this? We still require the 3-on-3 for Lyra to happen. If you're gonna play Oracle, better position it right, and you better... Yeah, Oracle is the hardest card to play in this deck, in this whole deck. Like, because like if you put it there and blah blah blah, Scout instead of that Tidebreaker. This Tidebreaker, it just gets 1 shot though. It's so bad. I can't do that. It's one shot. It could die to an Ember Beast. Like, it's so bad. But we do need to play this other scout. Okay, this play requires a 3. This play seems worse and worse by the second. Still gonna go for it though. We could play this scout here for no fucking reason whatsoever. Well, there's at least one fucking reason whatsoever. It would let us grab both of these spots. You see what I'm talking about, how insane this faction is and why it fills all of my like gamer want a complicated faction urges. Like, this faction's insane. This faction is wild. Yeah, so we just gotta get a 3-on-3 for the best case scenario. But the worst case scenario isn't that bad. And we're on their side. They're about to eat us alive. Moldaria, I think, is also like genuinely kind of... I'm so dumb. No, we can't get the 3-on-3 because the tiebreaker needs the 3. Okay. Well, so good. So the TLDR is after all of this long, hard thought, we still suck. Good talk. I mean, this play's fine. I genuinely don't know if I would have done that much differently. Yeah, because they just eat our units so easily. This play's fine. It sucks that our scouts don't do fucking anything. Maybe this was tough. This Guardian made this play really tough. Okay, this is better than 3 range dice at doing... 2 melee is better than 3 range at doing 1 damage. In particular. And since we have given up our life's dream... I guess this scout could have, like, we could have put this tiebreaker like there, and the scout could have, yeah, that would have been something. We could have summoned the tiebreaker here, put it there at 2 health, and then what? This 3 for 3 so we can summon Lyra for no reason? It's fine. This is fine. Okay, both Spearhead and Lyra are cards that we desperately, desperately want. And yet one magic is desperately, desperately awful. I have so many useless events, though. Yeah, I can't discard these. I just can't. Spearhead is the best card in your deck. It just is. And, like, at this point, we're going to discard both High Tides. Like, it's too late in the game. You have to draw High Tide first half of your deck for it to be playable. But if that turn had gone really well, imagine how rewarding that would have been. Oh boy. Alright, queuing another. I can't wait for the opponent to play Spirit of Phoenix and you lose anyway. No, it still went really badly. It was not good. That was the like we pressured them, but all our units are still gonna drop immediately to like any of the cards in their deck. Their hand needs to be essentially dead for us to have any units on board next turn. It's bad. It's very bad. Like if they played Spirit of the Phoenix plus 1 Ember unit, that's instantly gonna kill the Scout and the Tidebreaker blocking their gate. In conclusion, it's real bad. But at least we're going for it. Every little bit counts, and if we can get in there against Moldaria, we can get in there. God, look at it's like look at this chin. There's like 2 distinct balls right there. You have no upcoming games? Wait, didn't I just queue an upcoming game? Oh, did we just queue into your mom's ass? Awesome. Love it when I cue into your mom's ass. What did you just say with balls? Okay. There, there are two spherical objects on Hecatea's whatever it is, chin, like muzzle thing. There's like I didn't note it. I guess there's this too. For some, when you just look at the icon like this, new public. Okay, I don't know. Like, what was I looking at? There was a slightly cropped version. You just it's like there's just anyway. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I love frogs. Frogs be frogging, etc. Do I queue another game against your mom's ass, or do I just go get a snack? Because they take so long to do their turns that I queue another live game, but that's how we end up timing out against them again, which would not be ideal for my precious Swork yellow. Deeks. And no, I'm not launching Celeste, much as I may want to. I mean, this is honestly the perfect situation to launch Celeste. Oh, it's happening, the temptation. Because, like, playing against a slow player. No, the problem with playing Celeste on the side, quite legitimately, is then I just want to play Celeste because Celeste is fun. And then I take, like, fast turns. But fast turns lead to uninteresting at Summoner Wars gameplay. Basically, I just end up not wanting to play Summoner Wars and wanting to play Celeste, which ruins the whole like fact that I'm trying to play Summoner Wars. So we just gotta sit here and be bored and listen to Shovel Knight music. Woohoo! I love being bored. I'm queuing another game. Let's read the Summoner Wars Discord. You guys know there's a extravaganza this weekend? Saturday at 2 o'clock Eastern. Like 3.5 hours. You play 3 live games. Just pick one faction. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Highly recommend it. Just over on the Discord, 2 o'clock on Saturday. Ugh. I love the Discord. Fuzzy is just saying 2 o'clock Eastern. It's on. Are you if you're on the Summoner Wars Second Edition East Discord? I should just pin this message. Okay. Soon to be pinned in the tournaments channel is the announcement. I should have just pinned this one at first. Pinned in the tournaments channel of the Summoner Wars Second Edition official Discord is the Saturday extravaganza at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Wait, no, yeah, yeah. I don't know time zones, which is also Pacific time, 11 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central time, 1 o'clock, UTC, 18 o'clock. Let's see. Another live fest. Yep, it's been like exactly a month, I think. Figure in time for another one. It went really well last time. Last time was such a blast. That was so much fun. Let's see, we have 7 people saying yes, they're gonna come. 2 people saying they'll come for one game, and 11 people saying they want to come but uncertain. Pretty good. Last time we, how many? What was our turnout? I think we had. Let me just pull it up. I think it was like 16, but like a lot of people dropped. Like it wasn't actually 16. Let's see. Okay, last time we had 15. So this was how it went last time. Tons of fun. Last time we had 15 people. I like juggled people in and out of like figuring out what to do when there was an uneven amount of players, but it went pretty well. 3 rounds, one winner. Ciabatta won. GGVGC almost won. Who was also playing with his wife username, like co-oping it. That was cool. Almost won, needed to beat Cheras, and then they would have been 2 winners. We would just do 4 games, but 4 games is too long. 4 games is 4 hours. Like, there's a big difference between a 3 hour event being like, honey, I'm going to be booked for 3 hours, and honey, I'm going to be booked for 4 hours. Why didn't they win? They lost to Cheras. It's kind of hard to, because if I wrote Cheras' name there, it'd be kind of confusing. Because Cheras, what I'm doing here is if there's a situation where like a spot needs to be filled, I match 2 people against each other, even though they're not in the same spot in the bracket. So here, Subius Malo and Tortugatron faced, even though Tortugatron was in the losers bracket. So you continue on your own spot in the bracket. It's just as if you faced a ghost for that one match. That's how I'm dealing with this. So yeah, so GGVC was placed facing Cheras as a ghost and lost. Um, oh, after it looks like no, this is incorrect. This should say GGVGC. Why am I in view only? Well, it's fine. No, this bugs me. I'm gonna fix it. Okay, never mind. Not gonna fix it. Yeah, this was very fun. I lost immediately to Phoenix Elves as Faye. I hate your mom's ass. No. Great. I'm glad they're enjoying Summoner Wars. I just wish they would take their turns a little bit more frequently, you know? No biggie. No biggie though. I mean, I've been known to take long ass turns and play like 4 live games at once, so Super Small ain't a bad player to lose to. Yeah, it was my first time playing them. Apparently they're in the Summoner Wars Academy. Um yeah, they did very well. They pretty much annihilated me. Got pretty smoked. Played with them twice. Cool. Cool. There were some really fun games here. You can find this spreadsheet if you scroll up in the tournaments or like Command F extravaganza in the tournaments. Like this game This game against Eden and Vexer is really funny. Oh, I guess I just clicked on it. I mean, I can show it. This is gonna spoil it though. Um, no, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna show it because that would take time. But you should go look at it. It's a good one. Here, maybe I'll. This is if you just want to type it. If you're lazy and just want to type it, you can click go to game and just enter that code, and then you can watch it. That's a very fun game to watch. Good stuff. This is what happens. Your mom's ass is playing me like a fiddle. I'm queuing another one because I'm bored. And then your mom's ass is gonna show up and ruin my life. Do you have a favorite matchup? And if you do, what is it? That is a difficult question. Like, there's definitely matchups that I think are really, really fun. I don't keep a running list. Let me think. I will take this turn and then think some more. Okay, Vinegate here, they don't really have an easy answer to. Oh, they just conceded. Okay. I was like, I thought that was the sound of them taking their turn, and I was like, I am gonna lose my mind. Okay, who wins the turtle off here? Do we need to advance? Do they need to advance? Because like back when I started playing Swamp Orcs, my starting player here would have been this, because I thought that I needed to be the one to move forward always. Apparently that's not the case. It does kind of sound like we would lose the long game, though. I hate to say it. Maybe we send 2 Vinemancers to kill this loser? And we hold So, because apparently So is important. Says literally nobody ever. Sure. And there's some matchups that you don't appreciate until, like, really down the line. If it's strong or you gotta do the opposite, I am that nobody. What are you talking about? Who's the nobody? I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, you're the nobody that says I immediately forget what I say. You're the nobody that says to hold So. Yeah, no, whatever. Nobody wins this time. What a terrible hand. Should have discarded So. Okay, let's see. Bum 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 bum. I've enjoyed the Sand Goblins Cloaks matchups a lot, but only as the Sand Goblins because I hate to play as the Cloaks. I think that one's really fun, where like Cloaks kind of need to try to pull a heist off, and like both factions are like playing super passively. I think like passive off matchups are really fun. Um, Goodness, I keep thinking. Okay, only gonna mention it once. I keep thinking about because I recently went hard doing a lot of play testing. Um, and there's some really fun matchups, but not talking about that. Passive matchups are a lot cooler, right? I think it's really fun when 2 factions try to do like a passive off. Fungal Dwarf's Fallen Kingdom is a cool matchup, but it's fucking exhausting and terrible. Um Bungalore's Fallen Kingdom is exhausting as hell. Any fun matchups with Crimson Order? High Elves, I feel like, has fun matchups against a lot of stuff. You love Crimson Order Tundra Orcs? I believe that. Tundra Orcs versus like Savannah Elves, I feel like is a classic. It's not like a good matchup necessarily, but just like Tundra Orcs being like having the tools to like beat down Savannah Elves is really fun. And I appreciate it. Mountain Vargoth Breakers. Ooh, Mountain Vargoth has some good ones too. Mountain Vargoth Breakers sounds fun. I don't know if I've done that one very much, like at all. Doing that in Faction Masters, the opponent ran out of time. Nice, nice. Okay, we could use So to like break the 10 health gate. That'd be pretty hilarious. Um, I mean, we might as well get in there though, right? Like, we also have Regenerate, so maybe we invite Muglug dying. Like, come at me. Ooh, I guess the problem is this one Vinemancer doesn't get a boost. And that does hurt us a fair bit. We could have emerged. No. We just kill this, and that's good enough. Yeah. We hold regenerate. Hold one regenerate. Hold both regenerates. Hold some quantity of regenerates. I don't know why we even have this witch here, to be honest. Wait, I could have done 5 dice. Why didn't I? For some reason, I thought I couldn't have just one-shot this with Muglug. That's what I should have tried to do. There were a world where I leave them to try to assassinate this witch like a fool. Because they would have to commit a whole ass bear just to kill that witch. I'm gonna bait them. I'm gonna bait them so hard. Hell yeah. And it super paid off because we got to kill it anyway. Um. Okay, feels like we need to discard a regenerate, right? It's just too like we need cards. We need cards. Just period. Statement ends there. We need cards. Okay, cool matchups. Is Shadow Elves Avians cool? Any matchup that kind of outranges the Shadow Elves? Not so. Yeah, screw so, I agree. Sand Goblins feel like they have so many fun matchups. Um City and Dwarves Eternal Council, but that's just kind of like you blow up in each other's face. Okay, what's the most fun matchup as High Elves? Like I love matchups where both factions really force the other one to play differently. Like they really bring something interesting out of each other. Like that's where like Fungador's Fallen Kingdom is interesting because Fungador's really needs to like play like Thune and stuff. Okay, Forged Sand Goblins is interesting because Forged you need to not play your mag. Like Vexer and I did a whole long ass video on this, but like you need to not play your mag cogs and instead like play your coolants and stuff. Like it's like you play it a very different way. And Sand Goblins need to play like a very aggressive. So that no that matchup is actually some of the most fun I've had in a while. I know I need to like keep a running list of like the most because there's tons of matchups where I've had where I've been like, wow, this matchup is really great. I love how they both like bring something interesting out of each other. I just like don't avians, even though they don't counter them. No, avians seem like a good answer because I love matchups where high elves has to advance, try to wreck the board early with yeah, like where high elves doesn't want to get crushed, so they have to advance, try to wreck the board early with sanctity, and then retreat later. Yeah, but high elves doesn't want to let them get on their side, which is interesting. Oh, avians counter high elves. Yeah, I think I agree. I think I agree. Oh, you can just send a Smith. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, you're not gonna kill that? Lamau? They get all the abilities because they're just in your face. Yeah. But that's interesting too, because avians do kind of struggle to be aggressive. Like it is very expensive. Not like struggle, but like it's not free to just be super aggressive. You gotta work for it. Um think we're doing blood. Is there anything in my discard pile? Nope. We're just gonna try to take out this gate in one shot. I guess we might end up not being able to. Do we hold regenerate for 3 boosts? Or do we take it on 2? It's a good question. I'm not sure. Let's see if we get this kill. I guess, oh, we could have played a Bog Shaman there. Probably should have played a Bog Shaman there. I mean, it's better that we didn't. We just got rewarded, but kind of unjustly so. What are the odds we draw another Emerge and want to play it next turn? Pretty low. So I think we're fine to spend the boost off of this Bog Shaman. Yeah, this would increase. Ooh. No, it's fine. We still get no, we only get 5 dice on this gate now, when we could have gotten more than that. If we had played the Bog Shaman. So we should have played the Bog Shaman. That was a mistake. I don't really know if we want to waste this witch on this, honestly. Whatever. It's good enough. Hit it kind of hard, make them wish they were never born, etc. And never punished. Well, never punished was kind of just the theme of that turn. This is going really well. Muglug's kind of good. See, this is the Muglug I know and love, just being aggressive as hell. But what I want to get better at is the Muglug that can kind of stay back. That's the Muglug I do not know well enough. Yeah, Quoke is the Polydwarfs player that is always playing Ram Shift, not as combos. I find that super interesting that they just have a totally different play style than like the meta, quote unquote. See, this is why we would have really liked to have been attacking that 10 health gate, so it couldn't. I mean, I don't know. Attacking the 10 health gate is kind of a meme, but get Blub the fuck out of here. See, I think you wanted to like leave that 10 health gate here if you could. Like, this is a really bad spot for me. Okay, so, I mean, this position is kind of unsustainable and fundamentally bad for me. Like, you got me. Or is it? But really, or is it though? Because, like, we just kind of get in there, right? And, like, no harm done. It'd be nice to get a few more boosts on Muglug. I guess maybe we should get a Vinemancer in there. Okay, so maybe Blub attacking that gate isn't really sustainable, but at the very least, should be able to get a Vinemancer in here. Get this Bog Shaman up here. Guess it'd be better if that was a more threatening unit, but that's fine. I guess this Bog Shaman could be back there. That's really fine. I guess we only have 6 dice and not a good regenerate. It would be nice if this regenerate did exist. Hmm. Regenerate seems like what I want right now. Two, three. Okay, so now we can attack for 6 and play regenerate. all of the good things happening at once. Maybe we didn't get a witch in there. Maybe this should have been a witch. It's fine though. Boom, boom, boom. No, because we're eating up all the boosts. Wow, we cannot miss this game. We pretty insane right now. Huh, I guess if round 2 is over, that does officially mean we need to watch all of the Vanguard games from round 2. Let's see. Let's see how many games that looks like. We're not doing this today. Maybe I'll wait till my tournament games are over, because I have a lot of games to play right now, so we need to wait for that to fizzle out. Let's see the damage. How many pools of Vanguard games do we have to do? Okay, a lot in this pool. A lot in this pool. A lot in this pool. None in this pool. This pool hates Vanguard. Yeah, it's all the tryhards too. That makes sense. Shots fired. A lot. A few in this pool. 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 Everyone took Vanguards. Okay, it's definitely less than last time. I bet we could get it done in like 4 hours. That's a total estimate. No idea. Wow, what a nice repair. Vinemancers are like the best unit in the entire game. That's the thing about Vinemancers, is they're insane. Is they are literally insane. They have these little teeth too. Easy game. I have the devil's luck this game. I'm so sorry. We can hit Svara for an amount that isn't very high. We can play a merge for a unit not in our discard pile. I mean, we could play Splack here. That's reasonable. Put this guy out of his misery already. Look, they can always come back. I always gotta be scared. Always gotta be scared. Like, if I do this, I need a unit over here. I guess Splat could just stay here and eat that gate. I guess. I mean, I could put a gate. I could put a gate behind me. It's always an option. Because I kind of want to be going aggressive with Splack. I really don't think Splack is the best play. Especially since we have a gate. It'd be way better to just do like this, put a gate here, go here, Drudger kills this. So Splat doing all that except Splat kills that, so now we have another gate there, is notably pretty cool. It's greedy. It's greedy as heck. It's really greedy. Like, on a scale of greedy to greedy, it's definitely greedy. Splack, so good. Gotta play Splack. So worth it. Sorry, I mean Glurp. Have I been playing Splack, saying Splack this whole time? We are never playing Splack. As a joke. He's trash. Don't make me don't make me laugh. Well, the Strudger is literally already killing this. There's no point to play this. I don't even think having a gate here is good for us. Because, like, if they occupy it... I mean, we can Vine Mance it. Look, it's an excuse to play Glurp. So for that alone, it finds its way into my heart. If they do claw back this game, though, like... This is not the card we want. I feel like this is pretty strictly bad for me. Maybe it's alright if, like... The Dredger goes, like, here or something. Vine Gate's also coming out of our discard pile. Everything about this is bad for value. Fine, we'll do it. We gotta play my boy Glurp. Glurpity Glurp. Justice for Splack? There's no justice for Splack. Because, like, now we're limiting Muglug's range next turn. But we do put a Vine Gate there. Like, we're in a good spot. We either discard a Drudger or a Witch. Witches are going to be really good if we have that there, and we do have a Drudger. Drudgers are good too. Cool. Where are all my tournament opponents? Eating dinner or something. I say both. Splack is a perfectly reasonable situational champion. Perfectly good and well statted for its abilities. Just, like, doesn't happen to be super useful, but hey, Muglug doesn't have any way of getting extra attacks or any ping damage, so definitely, like, has an important role in the deck. For surezies. I love Glurp. You gotta Glurp. Glurp in it, am I right? Now there's no threat of Blub ever coming out again. Like, strictly speaking, that play was bad. But strictly speaking, that play was also fun. So, you know. If we're being strict about our speaking. That was my favorite part of Glurp. You're so right. Got the shift? Shift is kind of good. Not really. No, it's not good at all. You kill like the Drudger? Because this is out of range of the shift. See, you just shifted for one. Okay, next turn. We witch. we witch. We shaman. Roll like 8 dice or so. Mind. Yeah. See, now it's in range. Interesting. Focusing bug. That's a bit sketchy, honestly. Don't love it. We have the devil's luck. I'm so sorry. Is summoning over there worth it? I don't really think so. I don't think it's mandatory right now. Oh, we would need to move that witch to actually get the double attack. I would rather put pressure with Glurp. They do have 3 magic for the bear. But who cares, am I right? Ain't ever glurped in my life. I can really just attack this with the Drudger. I mean, I could try to break this. This is from Shovel Knight. I fucking love this music. Maybe we try to break this gate? Honestly, if we break that gate, they're not in a great spot. Let's at least do some damage to it this turn. If we 2 for 2 on the first shaman, maybe I'll have the second shaman attack it. Just maybe, if you're good. And we could also just not move Muglug back. No, if we don't move Muglug back, they could bear to here. Why did it do that? They could bear to here, which would be bad. Probably. I mean, Realistically, that's not a winning play for them. Well, let's see if we get the kill first. We sure do. I don't think there's any reason to put Muglug at risk here. So let's just not. I think we want to play all this nonsense. No, maybe one more magic. Eh. Because each one of these witches coming out of this vine gate is a huge threat. They really kind of need to do something about this vine gate. If they don't want to deal with a bajillion witches forever. We've done a decent job of relocating to the midboard, having like started back there. Blub's done a good job of fuck all. Good for him. I mean, he's protecting the bog shaman from getting like bared. So, good enough job out of 10. You're not fired out of 10. It reminds me of Gulas. Blub isn't the best champion confirmed. I think that's basically what this game indicates, yeah. Okay, so aggro muglug is not like a meme. It is good sometimes. We can maybe crush that parapet. One magic, no. If we had if we had two magic, yes, we could crush that parapet and attack Sfara. At one, I'm not seeing it. A whole one dice aimed at my summoner. Ouch. Okie dokie. One move, two move, three move. Put a bog shaman here for no reason. Because I think we do need the boosts. Oh, yeah, this will boost the bog shaman too. Cool. This now becomes 6 on the parapet. We don't even really want to break this gate. I guess it's magic if we break it. Ooh, I can pull this into range, and now I can spend that boost instead. Hot stuff. Hot Swark Tech. And Glorp is now just a body. Gave us that one Vine Gate, and now he's just a big body. And, like, I guess I'll threaten killing this. Okay, having 2 magic next turn might be, like, fairly critical in our ability to fucking destroy them. I'm gonna stand by that. I think one of these witches has to go. The game-winning Vine Gate, might I add. Yeah, I mean, the unfortunate part, if we're being honest with ourselves, is that if we hadn't played Glurp there and instead just hadn't done that Vine Gate there, we were totally fine and would have been rolling in Magic and been able to play Blub a second time. So, but basically, just ignore everything I just said for the last 30 seconds. Yeah, game-winning Vine Gate. We're gaming. I mean, it's definitely been good. I was kind of worrying we would lose a bunch of pressure by like having spent all our Magic in Glurp. But no, that Vine Gate's been pretty clutch, and like now, I mean, it's the nail in the coffin now with like that we can just eat them up with our witches. Now that we can just nom nom nom. Oh, I mean, maybe if no one takes these tournament games, we stop kind of soon. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we stream again later tonight or something. Yeah, I mean, they could kind of trap Mug. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not. If I lost this game, I would cry. That is, in fact, where we're at right now. We're in the cry zone. Okay. Looks like we're not going to be crying. The pact you made with the devil is not letting you take any damage. Yeah, that pact has really paid off. I definitely recommend it. I'm thinking about all the ways. Okay, so Muglug, if we have a witch here, 1 boost, 2 boost, 3 boost, 4 boost with another witch or another Vine Mancer, like up here. We got to go for the greed, right? Can't just not go for the greed, right? Always be going for the greed, isn't that what they say? Pretty sure that's what they say, right? First attack is for 7 on the parapet. First attack is for 6 on the parapet. Next attack is for 7. You probably just win if you don't go for the greed. Yeah, that is all, like, that is a very, in terms of accurate assessments of the situation, let me tell you. Like, in terms of if I just, like, passively kind of kill them. Okay, how easy is it to find a better play here? Because, like, doing 7 damage this far, I don't know. Can I just, like, break the parapet? It was sort of annoying to find another play. Um, okay, just go here and it's the same summons, honestly. It's the same everything, honestly, except for the critical part where we go for the greed. So here we attack this for 1, 2, 3, 4. We attack that for 7. Then we pull. No, we attack the parapet for 6. Then we attack this guy for 7. We attack it for 1, 2, 3. I think we also only attack the ice golem for 6. This seems like a good play. Okay, this one is for the lower number. Maybe we only go for 5, honestly. Let Glurp finish it. Because if we do spend the 6, then we only get 1, 2. We only get 6 on the ice golem. I mean, 6 should be fine to kill it though. Okay, we click on this one. We click on this one. And we click on this one. Alright, that's what we call a massive fucking skill issue. Alright, we didn't go for the greed. Keep Star alive. Just kill the stuffs. Okay. The devil has decided that I have blasphemed. No, I definitely had this coming. Like, let no one say that I do not realize that I had this coming. Nonetheless, okay, I feel like this parapet is honestly potentially more annoying for them than for me. I'm gonna leave it. Germinate. If Germinate could. Oh, this is the perfect buff to Glurp. From your draw pile, hand, discard pile, or battlefield. Pile. So you can just move a Vine Gate up. Like, to just, like, keep grabbing the spots. That's the perfect buff. I fixed Glurp. I'll take my check in the mail, Colby. Thank you. Parapet is not doing much once Muggle moves, right? Because they have to move it here just to get, like, the bear here. Like, it's not great for them. Not great for them. I mean, it sure has come down to the end. But one of us is glurping it, and the other one isn't. The critical difference between you and me. They've had such bad luck. I feel so bad. There's been nothing but L's for them all day long. Is there a way to get a bunch of dice right now? I feel like I could only get 5 dice. Well, 5 dice followed by 4 is in fact exactly what we need. Okay. You convinced me. It didn't take much convincing. Play Drudger to get more dice. It's true. I don't need it though. Dude, do you know that So is a card in my entire life? I could just play So. I don't need more than 5 followed by 4 though. Like, why get greedy? Surely my luck isn't about to turn around like in a disasterly show or whatever. Clearly this is fine. See, every time. Yeah, killing this is pretty huge. Because they really just need to like start hitting Muglug real hard. And they don't have anything on the board. We hold this. My Muglug games, I played some games while I was like watching TV a little while back as Muglug, and I was timing out a ton of Muglug games, like just like sort of like and like chatting with friends, just like you don't take your like you take an extra like minute before you take your turn here, another minute there, like something about Muglug like makes games are long. Games be long. I mean, I guess it's kind of just Fungal Dwarves, except like not as bad, but also worse. That makes sense, right? Okay, you ready for the biggest fucking so in the history of... I don't think it's worth it. 1, 2, 3. Drudger to there. Okay, then we sow for 2 boosts here. 2 boosts here. No boosts here. It's a really bad so. But it does let us hit Sfara right now, where otherwise we wouldn't be able to. It's good enough. It's a play. It'll get the job done. What am I doing? I have done it backwards. It's a shame because I mean, if we did the other one, if we did unboosted units, no, because it's commons. It's always scary that you'll accidentally click the witch and then ruin your augment turn. Ah! Sorry, for anyone that didn't hear. Ah! Okay, well, we gotta kill this bear. We did have it coming. We only have ourselves to blame. If you'd have been there, etc. Claire would have done it by himself. That's what I get for not having faith in this glurpy little boy over here. Glurpy McPal, as I like to call him. Alright, we're gonna play at least one more game before we're done. I'm just gonna cue it. At least one more game today. Oh, but if I don't play one more game, I get to go outside while it's still light out for a minute. Uh, how much do I want to touch grass right now? These are the questions we must ask ourselves. I mean, hypothetically, I could stream again later tonight or tomorrow. It seems like a great time for me not to be streaming, if we're being perfectly honest. Alright, fuck it. This is the last game we're playing. And maybe we'll stream again tonight. I know it's like 7 o'clock, but later tonight. If like all my opponents take their turns at once. But yeah, extravaganza gonna be fun. Let's see this again. Like this was edit like my management skills. I was really worried I was gonna like fuck up the ghost player shit, but it worked out very well. Like 10 out of 10 game fun was had by all, etc. And a lot of people that said they were only gonna play like one game ended up like playing the whole tournament. Like you could tell everyone was having fun. Spoilers, I'm definitely taking Faye again. They are just my live faction of choice. Like if we ever have these like Chicago like bi-weekly Summoner Wars meetups. Like if we ever did this in person, I would be the Faye guy. I'd be Fayeing it all day every day. It's an ice golem. Holy crap. And for a comeback, I'll scream. There's no way. They are not allowed to come back. That is illegal. It's so incredibly illegal. It's insane. The illegality is difficult to express, you might even say. Today's 3 for 3, my glurp. My glurp? Oh no, they needed both attacks on him. Right. Okay. How many dice can we roll? 2 move, 3 move, 4 move. We roll a lot of dice. We should probably just roll them on the golem, but like, you know. What fun is that? And we still get 3 more whole moves. It's crazy. Let's do this and pull this off. Is this lethal? No. Finally seeing Splack in action. I mean, we held him for the Econ Assurance, and by held I mean he was in our draw pile the whole time, but I wouldn't have discarded him if we had drawn him. Devil's luck. Oh, huh. Do we want to break this? I guess we do. I guess that's another magic. You know, that's the third time today you hit 7 out of 7. Look, it's not my fault that y'all don't know how to make deals with the devil, okay? It's a very critical part of competitive summoning wars that is just lost on some people. Not my problem. Deeks. Splack is good. Love Splack. 10 out of 10. Would Splack again. All right. Time to meet your maker. And what a time it was. Guess I should put this... See, this is just the sort of person I am. I'm still min-maxing this shit, even now. Time to start finally missing. I don't think so. I don't think so. But, like, okay. Could this technically have been one more boost on that shaman? I think it could have. See? We didn't hit every single dice. Fair game. Fair and balanced. Okay, I'm gonna go touch grass. I will... Why does it look like I have another game queued right now? No, it's because one disappeared. Maybe I'll be live again tonight. Or tomorrow. I'm definitely going to be streaming because I have 7 games, apparently. Why does it look like I have more than 7? No, that's 7. Just like 2 rows of 3 plus 1. Good stuff. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. Been a lot of